Hi everybody, my name is Marin with Project Wellness Now, and we're going to be doing a 5-minute sun salutation. So let's go ahead and begin. Find a nice place where you can stretch out and move, and we're going to head to the top of our mat if you're using one. Placing your feet together, we're going to inhale, raising our arms up over our head. Now with sun salutation, you're typically doing each movement with each inhalation and exhalation. But for the purposes of getting started and thoroughly explaining each movement, we're going to hold each pose for a few deep breaths. So inhale up, nice tall stance, everything is in alignment. You're focusing on keeping everything balanced, including the weight between your feet. Now typically for the exhale, you're going to exhale bending at the waist, dropping into forward fold. Now here, if you're just getting stretched out or you do this for the morning, you can get started, make it dynamic. The next movement we're going to do is placing both hands on the ground and extending one leg all the way back into low lunge. You can also take a deep inhale up here, or you can drop your knee to the floor if you feel is necessary. From here, we're going to tuck our toes, pressing one leg back into plank, and then exhale into downward dog. So here you're going to push your hips up to the sky, bending at the waist, keeping your palms pressed firmly against the floor, and bringing the heels down to the ground. Again, making this dynamic if you need to. In the next inhale, you can either gently come back to plank and drop into upward dog, or you can come from downward dog and swoop down into upward dog. Whatever you feel most comfortable with. From here, you're going to place the tops of your toes on the ground, pressing them into the ground and rolling those shoulders back and down. Breathing in and out. If this is too much for you, feel free to drop down all the way, placing your hands above shoulder level and pressing up into cobra. Now from here, that was an inhale. We're going to exhale back into plank and then inhale in plank one more time before coming into downward dog again. The next inhalation, we're going into low lunge, but this time with the opposite leg. So again, here you can inhale or drop the hands to the floor, whatever feels most comfortable. And with the next exhale, coming up into forward bend. Now with an inhale, you stand up back into mountain pose, reaching your arms over, and exhale, coming down. And as you can see, we've completed a full cycle. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do this for one round with a couple deep breaths, just nice and slow. And then for the second round, we'll do it with one breath, inhale and exhale throughout each motion. So let's go ahead and begin. Here we go. Mountain pose, inhale up. And so we want to move into the next pose with the same breath. So if we inhale one more time here, we'll wait until our next exhale to forward bend, working our way into it if we feel like. And then with that next inhale, dropping back into the low lunge. And you can even keep it here if you'd like, just focusing on that stretch. From here, you can either drop down to the knee or press your palms into the floor and stretch back into that plank. And then exhale into downward dog. If you need to bend your knees, give your knees a little bend. It's okay if your heels come off the floor slightly. Just focus on pressing them back while your palms are pushing against the floor as well. Now with the next inhale, down into upward dog. Drop the tops of the feet. Gaze is in a neutral position. Again, you can move into cobra if this is too difficult. And then with the next exhale, back into downward dog. From here, you can breathe lightly. And with the next inhale, we're going to step the opposite foot forward into low lunge. Again, focusing on stretching. And then exhale, coming to forward bend. Next inhale, we come back up to starting position. And then let's go ahead and do that one more time around, but this time with each inhale and exhale. So here we go. Inhale up. Exhale down, forward fold. Inhale up into a low lunge. Nice tall chest straight back. And exhale into downward dog. Next, inhale up into upward dog. Exhale, back into downward dog. Inhale, bring the opposite knee up. Exhale, forward fold. And then in the next inhale, and then exhale, starting position. Great job. I hope that was relatively easy, and I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to repeat the sun salutations as many cycles as you like, or what feels comfortable to get into a flow and do regularly. My name is Marin, and I thank you for watching this video. And remember, this video was exclusively made for ProjectWellnessNow.com.